Hello and welcome everybody, I hope you're all good, and as I said yesterday, I'm out for a bit of an egg grind. Whether it's just today or including Monday remains to be seen. We're going to be kicking off with two 5Ks of complete misery. So let's see, is it just going to be me getting very annoyed at the poor egg pools at the moment, or are we actually going to get something good? I'm going to burn my free pass on a Genesect. I have only done, I think, about 6 raids for this thing. I don't have the shiny of the shock drive, and I don't care if I don't get it, so... And just like that, the Genesect is toast. Literally. It's rainy boost in the game when we needed it most yesterday. 2364 is not the Hundo. I think it's 2395 from memory. But thank you to LucySilver, Darby Russ and the Patreon Squad and Escatiador. Hardcore Ready we met actually back in severe Safari Zone, burning that what is like gold dust remote raid pass these days. Can it please be red? No. I didn't have a trouble with the original Shiny Genesect back in 2020. That's how long it's been since we had a Shiny Genesect, and this, I can't be bothered to catch this thing on camera. So, 2 orders of service. Walpole's a Venipede nest at the moment, and I need the shiny of it. And also, we're gonna hatch a bunch of rubbish eggs. Can't wait, and we'll see if we hatch a Larvesta. Prepare yourselves for a 5 and a 10 of absolute garbage. 3rd in a row, that's just rude. And... can I just say, this thing is a nest. This thing nests now in the game. So it's in 10Ks in the most common, like whatever it is, tier. It spawns all the time, and it nests. Can we get rid of Togedemaru in the 10Ks, Niantic? For Christ's sake. Got 4 10s here, and the likelihood of us getting anything remotely good out of them is so slim. So that was an Archon, a Rockruff. Watch these all be the basic tier of eggs. That's another one. All we need is the Todger. Okay, Turtu. I do need a Hundo of it, but I don't think any of these are any good. Poor. But yeah, 4 10Ks of deadness, and picked up 4 5s. Niantic are like, go out and explore. What? The raids are dead at the moment, even with the remote raid nerf. The raid quality? Finally we got a bloody level 5 that's hatched, but there's been like 1 raid all day practically here. The eggs are kind of dead, the quests are really poor, and the rocket grind is about the only thing that keeps you going. Like, we've been checking out the Venipede nest, but still, like, the wild spawns are less than enthusing. I guess we'll check the quests. Stop giving me Magneton! There's literally like 8 Pokemon that could be shiny in the quest pool, and it gives me Magneton. See? Chimecho. I know that was a different quest, but hey. Very stagnated at the moment. It feels like nobody at Niantic is doing anything to even, hopefully, improve it in any way. Even the next season, or the view events and things like that. The egg pools, the spawn rotations. It's all very abandoned, and it feels mediocre. Also, why is it possible for the raids to not be around in an area at all? There should never be a moment where a gym doesn't have an egg or a raid on it. Keep them rolling. What's the harm in it? Because you're saying go out and explore and do all of this, but what for? Well, because the eggs are being very poor at the moment, I'm doing a Genesect raid, and I want to say thank you to Sue, to Lucy, to Chaz, and Adam Tuttle from the Load Up podcast. And I will say, it burns me actually to my core. Like, I want to send out invites, obviously to raid with people, but I know for a fact that everyone's incurring an enormous cost and the limit. It's genuinely, I feel selfish for sending out invites, which is a stupid thing to be thinking of because it's a game, etc. But that thing in the back of your head of it's that much Pokecoins or that much money to do a remote raid these days, it's like, I genuinely feel very bad for sending out invites to people. More so appreciative that you're all jumping in and actually burning those coins and burning the remote raid capacity. So the very least I can do is give a video shout out for joining, but genuinely, it makes me feel so bad. The joy of raiding has just been stumped out for me. Oh yeah, in the community. Fantastic in person, because people just aren't interested. Genuinely, people are not interested. So 1866 is very poor, but all I need to see is the red one. Most damage done by me. Nice one. Look, genuinely thank you for jumping in, everybody. I hope somebody got a shiny out of it, because it's not me. I'm going to quickly do this, but another big turnout, so thank you everybody for jumping in the Genesect with us. I miss that factor of the game so much. I really do, because that's it. We've been out since, what, 10? And there's been literally a handful of Genesect. We are the only people out in the Ealing community. Nobody else is out. It'd be nice to get a Hundo. We haven't had a Hundo Genesect ever. 1895. It's up there, but it's not good enough. All I need to see is red. Thank you again, everybody, for jumping in. There's a big squad and a guaranteed, not guaranteed, sorry, but just a rare XL candy. Why it's not guaranteed, I don't know. But one of everybody who's got on the board, that means sadly nothing these days. Be red, come on, then I can stop trying to raid it in person. The unthinkable actually happened. From a 5-kilometer egg, he's finally hatched Larvesta. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one. Jeez. There's hope. How many eggs?
50, I think.
50
like
plus
that.
eggs, I think. I'm more than double that this week. I'm at nearly 140 eggs this week. But well done, mate. Congratulations. Let's see if we get it today. Sorry. So, he's hatched Larvesta in front of my face. And then there's a certain elemental monkey that he cannot get for the life of him. And there was one that popped up and I was just like, monkey! So, okay, we actually have a shiny for the video, which is great. It means I can edit it and put it up. We'll give it a golden raz. I've been quite lucky with Panseer, actually. Orange monkey for the video. Sweet. It's available. Oh, actually, a very good point. I'll save that for a trade with somebody who's coming to London Go Fest or when I go to New York Go Fest. Nice.
Not me.
Not you, I gave you one already.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for jumping in. Yet another Genesect. We've got 3 podcasts in here. We've got Way Spotters, GoCast, and obviously Incensed. I know we've had an orange shiny today. I would like a red one, please, as well. And then a Larvesta. It's a lot to ask for, but hey. There's a new tab, I think, on the, is that the left or the right? On one of the sides of the screen, there's now a new products tab. If you want to go and check out the merch store directly, the 24-hour design is available and not going away anytime soon. Thanks. Whatever it was a piece of foliage or a fly. The white attracts the insects, so maybe don't get the white, but it looks good, I think. Speaking of insects, let's get a sparkly one. 1916 would be the Hundo to see. 1904. Oh, same CP. Can mine be red though? Level up with Chris. 3 rare cat. Seriously, the in-person raise rewards. Oh my god. Watch this be shiny because the game crashed. It was the same gym as well, actually. Yeah. It's the same gym location. Thank god the raid hadn't despawned, because look. Oh, you bastard. 6XL, that makes it 9XL in total, and it's a bad 96er. 1.5k, there should be 3 going off, so they've desynced somehow. Bloody chingling. Wandered over to West Ealing for another Genesect, and we've got Dominic, community manager, the Niantic, Jeroen from Belgium, who did chuck me a couple of invites actually for Cleaver as well, appreciate those, and of course Sue. So a little lobby of 5. Genesect has nearly been fully toasted. 1881. Back to standard rubbish, but will it be red? That's the key thing. And we should have a couple of level ups. There we are, smashing. Not a single rare XL. In-person raiding. Please be red, so I can just stop raiding.
The next day.
This is the final day of this Instinctive Hero event. We're going to keep grinding those eggs, but before we do, last night, while booking flights for New York Go Fest, yes, I will be in New York Go Fest. We just picked up a random shiny Eevee, which was great. So home spawn coming through for the win, second sparkles of the video. Unfortunately, I also then got my adventure sync earlier today. This week, given I was in Spain for quite a bit of it as well, we've walked about 78.7 kilometers, 158 eggs hatched this week. 6 of those were 7-kilometer eggs that apparently didn't have a shiny boost. So 152 eggs with a potential shiny boost and Larvesta in them. No Larvesta, no shiny. I think that's pretty shocking, to be honest. So let's see if we can rectify it on this first day of a brand new week. 3 5s of probably rubbish. 1 is rubbish. Machop, not shiny. Bonsley, not shiny. And a 3rd can't even be shiny. I wonder if we'll actually get a shiny from these eggs at all. Like, genuinely. That's actually mad. So that's my 2nd ever shiny Pawniard, but it's from the tier of eggs that have no shiny boost. It's a perma boosted shiny, it's 3-star. I can't, when did I hatch the last? Oh my god, it was when it was first released, whatever rocket event it was, I think. So the few 12-kilometer eggs, we did a couple of leaders yesterday that gave those 12k eggs. Those have delivered. That's actually awesome. Genuinely very pleased with that. Finally, we have a shiny from eggs. And absolutely nothing to do with the event. As is typical. We've got a 5k hatching, but it's a Mime Junior that's not shiny, even though it's boosted, which is kind of historically awful, but... Oh, the nest has delivered! Yes! It's been a long grind over many days, actually, to get this Venipede. When was it released? Was it released for last year's TCG kind of crossover event, I think? But there is the brown Venipede. I am very pleased to pick that one up. As you can see, it is actually raining at the moment, and it's kind of a dirty 3-star. It's an unusual shiny. You don't get many brown shinies in Pokemon at all. After probably 1,000 checks or so, I would say. 1,535 checked. I need to incubate that, and we'll have some more eggs going. Yes! 5k for the win, caught the Pokédex. We can total up how many egg hatches that actually was. That's finally a Larvesta hatch that's just awful. And only 10 candy because it's a 5k hatch, so good luck with the 400 candy evolution. I want to find out the egg hatches. So we had done 158 eggs last week, and now today we've done 38. So that's like nearly 200 eggs, like 190 something. It still stings a bit. I'm glad I filmed that egg hatch. 311 rare candy. There we go. Then we could walk it. Who's down for a lucky trade? Well, what is rather depressingly the only raid in the entire vicinity at the moment is an 1859 Genesect. This needs to shine for me because tomorrow, 10 AM, brand new shiny Tapu Fini joins the tier 5 raids for 2 weeks, so maybe better opportunity to get that from an in-person raid. We've done a smattering of remotes today, so thank you to the 3 people who did invite me. One person for Japan, Zachary, part of the Patreon squad, Kerry and Zachary, and the other one was Ash over in 7-0. So no joy on Genesect until not even now. That's depressing. Thankfully, the Valorious Hero that's starting on Wednesday at 10 AM has no eggs. Does it have? It has no eggs? No, there's no egg focus. Thank God for that. At least this was a first ball catch for once. It's only raid focus, which nobody cares for. 10k. Here we go. This is the final egg of this event. Here's a Turtle. How many of those have I hatched and not had the shiny? Seriously. Obviously, you've seen the Larvesta hatch. We got that finally after 190 eggs, which is ridiculous, but there are people who've had even worse luck than me. Immediately comes to mind Barside 2, part of the Patreon squad, over 320 eggs to hatch one Larvesta. But I will say, if we go hatched and shiny, the 12-kilometer egg obviously pulled through today, but beyond that, we've had no shiny from the supposedly egg shiny boosted 2s, 5s and 10s. Out of, where are we up to now? At 158, and now we are up to 49 eggs. So 200 and something eggs, no shiny at all. And I know I've not been doing the 7-kilometer eggs, but the other thing you've got to bear in mind with this whole egg shiny boost thing is I've seen people saying, oh, I hatched this shiny, whatever, blah, blah. I've seen a few people getting Mantite. Do bear in mind that Pokemon locked behind the egg and raid wall have a higher shiny boost. So Mantite will be a 1 in 64, much like Rockruff is a 1 in 64. Mime Jr. sort of 1 in 64. So people who are hatching these baby Pokemon as shiny and these egg-only Pokemon, they already have a shiny boost on them. I haven't really seen anybody hatching, the usual kind of normal egg stuff. Shiny Machop from an egg, no sign of it. Tortuga and Archon, they are in the wild. I think they're not egg boost shinies. Frankly, and a pathetic excuse for an event, and unfortunately Valorious Hero is set up to be just as bad, if not worse, because there's literally nothing else to do. That's starting Wednesday, and we will be out making a video for it somehow. So smash the like button and subscribe if you are new, and of course let me know in the comments below your thoughts and feelings of this event. Did you get any wins? Anything good? And of course we can't round out a video without saying thanks to everybody on the Patreon, taking the support up to the next level. I say it every video, but I really wouldn't be able to do the content, the live stream on the go without the support of you all. So thank you very much indeed. And also we wouldn't be able to do the travel bits and pieces as well to get to these live events. So as I said earlier, I can confirm I will be at New York Go Fest at the end of August of this year, and also be at London. We'll work out timings of meetups and that sort of thing closer to the time, but I can confirm I'll be at 2 of those Go Fests, which is fantastic. You can't do 3 unless you're crazy. The order of service, obviously we've got Ponyta Spotlight Hour. We'll be live streaming that tomorrow evening, see if we can get the blue Ponyta, although I've had 2 very recently from the nest on the green. And then we've got Tapu Fini Raid Hour, the first of 2 on Wednesday evening, and there'll be a vlog out for the Valorious Hero, which is going to end off this season of rising disappointment. We do have an event at the end of May. We'll see what disappointment that holds. Actually, I forget, we've got Elite Raids, haven't we? Round 2 of Reggie Drago, which is great. I'll be in Italy, and we'll see if there are going to be any opportunities to do round 2 of the messed up Elite Raids, and will they be messed up for the 3rd time in a row? Let's see, shall we? But until the next time, I will say, do take care.